Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Today is the first con vlog of the year, yay! So excited to get this out. It's Huddersfield Comic Con. This is the paid for one because Huddersfield has two. There's the paid for one which is today, and then there's a free one which is June, end of June I think. So I am taking Ginu, the fursuit, and also the K-pop Demon Hunters character. Yes, I named the new character Ginu because, you know. I think I'm meeting Morgan and Thomas there at the con. And then I think I'm also going to be bumping into a few other people, but it depends if we see them. So, yeah, join me at Huddersfield Comic Con.
We're at the con! Yay! I've literally just had to put all of this on. The weather is amazing, even though we're inside. But anyway, let's go and have a look around! Don't know if you can hear me in this. Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Basically, it's about, I don't know, what time is it? I don't know. It's not long after, probably about 1 o'clock-ish. And we've run out of things to do. So we're just kind of wandering around at the moment because the cosplay competition is at 3 o'clock. So we're having to at least wait until then. But yeah, the K-pop performance, Rumi, was pretty cool. It would have been a lot better if it was in the dark, so you could actually see the lights. But other than that, it was pretty damn cool.
You just pulled out a drill. Hey, you're ready for your team, John?
No, you know, it was funny, the last one got too big, and she was playing it, and she went, oh Lord,
It's about costume fall off.
and she was screaming so much, all the stuff came out of the doors.
Oh. Leave it there for now. But yeah, we're just waiting for the cosplay competition to start. And what's happened, Morgan?
No one's here.
Everyone's gone home.
Tables are packing up.
Yeah, I've seen some tables packing up. So the cosplay competition starts at 3. Con ends at 5. And we've already got tables packing up to go home. So, good day.
Sorry.
Wonderful.
Just gonna put this here before I do the review part because I actually forgot to say it in the review part. Congrats to Morgan for winning the cosplay competition. You deserve it. You did so well with Springtrap. Hell yeah for winning that. And also thank you for filming my section of the cosplay competition as well. So yeah. Okay, so it's been a couple of days now. The con was Saturday. I'm filming this on the Monday, so I've had time to think about it, had feedback from some other people that I was with, and the con was okay. That's sort of as far as I'm gonna say. Was it an improvement from last time? The last one that I went to, well, the last one that they did was summer 2024. That one was when it was literally just the blue corridor. That one I'm gonna say was terrible. This one is definitely an improvement from that one. You still had the blue corridor where most of the traders were, but you had that first room. I'll call it the black room because the paintwork was pretty much just all black. So I had the black room. There was that nice outside area where they had the inflatables, the creature encounter. They had like some little creepy crawlies and stuff like that. So they had like an animal encounters with that. They had the cars out there. They had some backdrops and photo shoot things set up. So, and then you had the blue corridor, which is where the rest of the trader tables were. And then there was the courtyard bit around the back, which was where I think it was the lightsaber training was there, and the K-pop Demon Hunters performances were there. So they had the Rumi and the Zoe. I didn't go back there when the Zoe cosplayer, when the Zoe arrived. So, as you've seen, I didn't get any footage of Zoe, but I managed to get some footage of Rumi, and she was amazing. One thing I will say about that though, nothing on her was the stage placement, because where this performance was happening, I mean, you saw from a video, she was doing like a light show, so she was going to the music and she was twirling those light sticks around. That would have been great if the stage was in a darker area. Like, if you literally just put the stage around the corner where it was in the shade, that would have been great. Or even if she did a performance on the stage that was inside. Yes, okay, there was lights on because it was inside the building, but it still would have been dark enough to actually see the lights that she was twirling around. But where the stage was, it was in direct sunlight, so all you could see was her twirling some basically just some plastic batons around. But she was really great about it. She was great with the kids. Oh my god, you should have seen all the kids' faces when she first turned up. They were fully in, this is roomy, this is amazing. The kids absolutely loved it. And that's what this event was, basically. This event was for families. It was for kids. The lightsaber training was pretty much all... The one lightsaber training that I witnessed, it was pretty much all kids there as well, with parents as backup. But that was it was pretty much all kids. The guests were more for adults, I would say, but also kids, because it was Power Rangers. But it was, I believe it was like original Power Rangers from back in the 90s, I think. I'm not a huge Power Rangers person, but I believe it was like 90s Power Rangers guests. So you've got the kids that grew up with that, like say, that were my age, that were adults now, that would have come in. So that was more for the adult side of it. But overall, your small local cons like this one are more aimed at kids. Now, my main gripe with this con was the amount of AI slop that was there. AI crap. Not only... So they used AI for their advertising, they used AI images and AI videos, which if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know how much I despise AI crap. So they used it for images and videos for their advertising. And once we were there, some of the, not all of them, but some of the backdrops for you to take photos with, some of them were AI generated. I mainly noticed on the dragon one, the dragon on the castle, that was 100% AI. The Harry Potter one was like partly AI. The rest was sort of just very badly blown up, but not AI. And there was quite a few stalls selling AI crap as well. I didn't get any names, but I saw at least 2 stalls selling those, like, tumblers, the cups that you seem to see everywhere now, with freaking terrible AI printed on them. There was one stall that I saw selling badges that had AI pictures on them, and there was one stall that was AI, like A3 art. A3 like art prints that were AI. And I initially saw the AI on their Facebook page. It was like the, look at some of the tables that have already set up. And I just saw the AI in the corner. I was like, oh, well, it's going to be one of those cons, is it? So we sort of made it our... we kind of made it our mission to spot the AI. And my god, there was a lot of it. There was also an awful lot of 3D printed stuff there as well. It was a mix though. It wasn't just all dragons. So it wasn't just all of these. This one is not 3D printed. This is one of the proper Crystal Links ones. But it wasn't all of those style of dragons. It was some that looked like, you know, fairly nice models as well. So I'm not going to complain too much about the amount of 3D printed stuff. But the AI, I mean, there was a couple of artists in there, like actual artists that were selling their stuff. And the stalls either side of them were AI. So to sort of bury real artists in between, sandwich real artists in between AI crap it's basically a big fuck you to the artists, really. Because the artists were selling their own stuff. The AI artists, well, at least the ones that, if it was real art, the ones that would have piqued my attention were ones that were selling K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. The thing I noticed on Facebook was a Genu badge that was AI. I mean, if that was real art, I would have bought that. But the art prints, the A3 art prints, was all the characters. So just individual pictures of all the Sarge boys and all the Huntrix girls. You know me. If they were real art, I would have bought every single one of the Sarge boys ones. I saw them from a distance, so I was like, oh, Sarge boys, yes, gimme. And then I got closer look and it was AI and I was like, ew. If you go check out Morgan's vlog, he, I believe, filmed some of the AI stalls. I don't think he got any footage of the ones with the cups, but I think he at least filmed the one with the badge and the one with the art prints, and also got some better footage of the photo op backdrops as well that were AI. But yeah, for a community, like, Comic-Cons are meant to celebrate human-made art, whether it be digital art that you've done with a drawing pad, or art that you've done picking up a pen and pencil and some paints and some colouring pencils. Comic-Con is meant to be a celebrate of human-made art. So for something like that to allow, for events like that to allow AI to be sold, and to even use AI instead of hiring a real person, it's just degrading to artists. And bigger cons, like bigger conventions, I know there's been quite a few in America where if it's been reported that a stall has AI stuff, the stall just gets shut down and the seller gets sent home. I wish that I haven't seen any reports of that happening in the UK yet, but I kind of wish, I kind of hope it would. I don't think it'll happen at small local cons like this one, but fingers crossed. Anyway, that's pretty much my only gripe. I've also had some info from Sarge, my friend Sarge that was there. He paid for one of the, like, the VIP goodie bags, and I think he said it was 30 quid. So he paid for one of the VIP goodie bags, and the goodie bags was a tote bag with Huddersfield Comic Con on it, so it was a branded, like a printed on tote bag. I think there was some autographs, there was a graded Pokemon card, and some Pokemon card packs. I'm not fully sure what was meant to be in the bag, I just know the tote bag part. And he messaged me last night, I think it was, saying that there was a couple of bits missing from the tote bag, from the goodie bag, and also the print on the goodie bag is already peeling off. So if you're paying a price for a VIP bag, for a VIP goodie bag, the print should not be peeling off the second you get the thing home. So basically, poor quality for a VIP goodie bag. I can't say that that's my personal gripe because I didn't buy one, but that is just something that Sarge has shown me. He did send me a picture for it, but I'm not gonna post it, but he did show me a picture of this print peeling, and yeah, he literally just had to go and shh, and then that was it. It had come off fully and it had been just a plain white tote bag. So for my personal gripes, the only thing I will say is the AI shit needs to end. But apart from that, it was a decent event for, like, Kids First Comic-Con. For someone like me at Morgen, and I'll say Thomas as well, for someone like us that is used to the big cons, like, you know, MegaCon, RakuCon, Doki Doki back when that was a thing. So for us that are used to bigger events, it wasn't the best. But for, like, families and Kids First Comic-Con, for someone to take the kids to for a couple of hours to let them burn off energy, meet some of their favourite characters and stuff, then I would say it was great. So, will I be going back again next year? Because they have already said that they're going to be working on next year. Will I go back? Depends. I think I pretty much only go to this one because it's local. It's for me, it's just down the road. It's a bus trip. It's a bus ride or a cheap Uber away. So I think that's pretty much the only reason I keep going to this one, is because it's local and it's usually the first one of the year, so it's a good way to kick in. How would you say? Start off the con season. And if you have a new cosplay, like for me, I was in my Genu fursuit, this was the fursuit's first con, and the Genu cosplay, which was this was also its first con. Morgen was using Springtrap, which is a new cosplay for him. So small local cons like this are good for giving a new cosplay a test run. So you can fix, you can figure out any faults that it's got and fix it up in time for the big cons. So for me, with the Genu cosplay was absolutely fine, but the Genu fursuit, because he's 3D printed, he's very front heavy, so he slips forward, and I end up basically wearing him like this. So I'm gonna try and find a way to sort of make sure that he stays up on my head, because he's, like I said, he's very front heavy, so he slides forward. But that is pretty much it. Can't really think of anything else to say. I didn't buy anything, because the only things that really piqued my interest were, as I've said before, AI shit. So I'm gonna leave it here. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that's gonna be. Bye!